There he is.
Hey, Coach.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, right out the gate, um, I want to ask you, what do the kids call you? Because I call you coach, but I've heard some different stuff from the kids. So, what do the kids call you?
I'm not formal, so you hear someone say Roy, some say Coach Roy.
Okay, that's
But
what I
now it's
thought.
just Coach Roy.
Okay, cool. Coach Roy.
Very
Uh,
informal.
yeah, that's awesome. So, before I even get into anything, I like to start these interviews with the first way that I met you or the first way that I've heard of you. And yours was a little tricky because I feel like everybody knows you. Like everybody has at least heard of you, obviously, from the success that you've had. But I think my first experience was when I started the track program in 2022. We
Hmm.
were at a coaches meeting and you spoke up about something you didn't sit right with you, and you spoke up and you let whoever was speaking know. And you tend to do that a lot, which I think is amazing.
I'm
And
very vocal. I'm very
yes,
passionate.
you are, which is the key to the success for us track coaches here in Nevada. But I will say, I think since you speak up at meetings, that's like the only way people know you, and they think of you as like this big scary guy. But when they get to know you, it's the exact opposite. One of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of
And
course.
I know that persona is out there about me because, and Coach, I'm so about my program and about my kids that sometimes trying to be a nice guy takes a back seat.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's just how it is sometimes, and sometimes
Yeah.
that's okay, you know?
Yes,
Okay, so
sir.
let me go into this list of accolades, which, by the way, is probably 5 times longer than anyone else that will be on this channel, and that's okay because that's what I said that I wanted. So let's start with head coach of men's and women's track and field at Centennial since 2002. Which, by the way, I don't want to.
2012. 2012.
Or sorry, 2012. Yeah, 2012. I read this, just a couple minutes ago, and I was like, what? I thought you've been there forever to get
Mhm.
as many state championships as you've had, but
No,
2012.
yeah, 2010, I was at Shadow Ridge for 1 year. And then
Okay.
I moved over to Centennial in 2011 as an assistant, and I took over the program in 2012.
Yeah, I mean, a little over 10 years is great. It seems like 2002, but 2012.
Yes.
So women's state champs from 2011 to 2022, with no state in 2020 to 2021, I'm assuming because of COVID.
Yeah,
Uh,
COVID years. So we would have, I mean, preface it, my strongest team ever was the year we got shut down.
oh, great. So it would have been two more, but COVID, unfortunately.
Oh,
This
yeah.
to me is the most impressive most points ever scored in 5A women's track in 2017 with a total of 174. That is wild. Boys state championships in 2012, 2013, 2015, 2017. Nevada State Women's Coach of the Year 2012 to 2022. Men's Coach of the Year 2012, 2013, 2015, 2017. Helped over 2,000 plus athletes compete in college, which obviously is the most important thing out of all these.
That's the reason why I do this.
Right, exactly. And then you also coached cross country, which, most people, I'm sure they forget, but 5 years of coaching, you won state 3 times in 2014, 2015, and 2017, 3-time coach of the year for women's cross country, 6-time USA TCCC coach of the year awards in Nevada, which is insane. Before I forget, what year, I think it's 2015, but I could be wrong. What year did your boys break the state record for the 4x800?
That was 20, yeah, because Harder was gone. It was like 2015, 2014, 2015.
2015. Okay.
Yes.
I Ever since I saw that, that's been my goal. We're not even close to that. Like I'm talking like 30 seconds off, but whatever. That's been my goal ever since.
I was very fortunate to have, 4 guys that went under 155.
Yeah,
It's a rarity.
right. I don't know if we'll ever see that again, but who knows? So we spoke on the phone. The reason why I'm starting this channel, this page, this Instagram page, YouTube channel, is because the media coverage in Nevada is atrocious. There's pretty much no media coverage in Nevada right now, and I knew that you would agree to this because the most successful coaches always want the most media coverage because they want everybody to know how successful they are. So one thing that I've learned from doing these Zoom calls is that I'm really bad at pronouncing people's names. So I'm going to try this one. I don't think I've ever said her name. I don't know. Is it Ayana?
Ayana Cobb, yes.
Ayana Cobb.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, she just signed with Miami, right?
Correct.
Okay, and these stats I just found online, so if they're wrong, you let me know. But I mean, last season she ranked number 33 in the nation for the 100, number 42 in the nation for the 200, and number 36 in the nation for the 400. Obviously, that's number one in Nevada. And there was some media coverage about it, but not nearly enough of winners. And so this year, our goal is, I mean, from hopefully this first meet, we're gonna, give her the recognition that she needs. I'd like to have her on the channel. Eventually, I'm sure I will, but this is just an example of what we need to do here in Nevada for this media coverage. And I know you're on board with that, right?
Absolutely.
Sweet. So I'm also going to bring up the fact, I mean, you coach cross country for 5 years. I have the stats up here. I know you don't coach cross country anymore, but you are the distance coach, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what you do in track is obviously going to carry over for cross country. Nevada has never qualified for NXN for a team ever. And I'm going to post the stats up. I've gone over this in the last few podcasts, so I don't want to name it. But my goal is that hopefully with an increase in media coverage, more kids will be interested, and we'll get rid of that embarrassing fact of no.
Well, let me tell you kind of why I think that is, Coach.
Yep.
It's the same reason in track as it is in cross country. We don't teach our kids this is a year-round sport. So what we do is May 14th, for example, by May 15th, they're all sick of the sport. They don't want to train. I coach an indoor, an outdoor, and a postseason. Is why I've changed that perception. Same thing with cross. By the end of cross country season, we haven't conditioned our kids to think beyond that. So after that state's over, they want to quit and go home.
Yeah.
Their year is done. They don't want to train anymore, and we haven't conditioned them to know that NXR is there. You have a few kids in Reno that are competing, but I should take my team down there, but I can get 2 of my 7 girls to go, 3 of the 7 girls to go. Most of them, Coach, I'm tired for the year, we're done. And that's pretty much why Nevada hasn't ever had a team be successful. You get an outlier athlete every now and then that does okay.
Right.
But as a team, no.
Yeah. So you're saying the key to fixing that solution is we have to
condition.
Right.
Condition our athletes, like honestly now, so Centennial athletes know they have, these are my track kids. They know we have an indoor season, they know we have an outdoor season, and then we have a championship season. So as soon as we started in September, for example, right now, we just finished our last indoor meet 2 weeks ago. Now they have their high school season, and then these kids will run through July into U20s, into Great Southwest, into Nike, into Foot Locker, because that's where a lot of Nevada's a flower state when it comes to recruiting. Okay, so you have to get them in front of coaches. So I believe in putting our kids in front of coaches.
Right. So you guys, like everybody else, when May 19 hits or whatever it is, we're done. But for you, it's like, okay, May 19th is here, but we're not done yet. We're going.
No, because we're in Albuquerque 2 weeks later.
Right.
Great Southwest.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's the goal for this upcoming season. So since you have been so successful, I mean, I'm sure coaches are interested in this, but athletes have to know this stuff. My question to you is, what are 3 things that makes such a successful track and field program?
Coach's commitment, athlete commitment are my 2 major ones. And unfortunately, in high school, your admin buy-in too. Yeah. You have to have the support to be able to travel, to tell them the equipment that you need. So those are my 3, honestly, is my coach's commitment, my athlete's commitment, and then just the buy-in from the school and administration.
So I didn't warn you about this, so I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
And I apologize, because if somebody asked me to do this, I would simply say, I can't do that. But I'm going to force you to do it. So
okay.
I want you to give me 5 athletes, could be boys, could be girls, that we should look out for this upcoming track season. And you have to keep it to 5, no cheating.
Oh, that's okay. Let's go sprint girls. Ayana Cobb, of course. Okay. Let's go sprint boys. Evander, what I think his last name right now, from Shadow Ridge. Of course, Ronnie from Liberty, Ronnie Kendrick. Distance boys, I think I look at Logan. He's going to be solid. Wow, let's go. Hurdle wise, I could give you two, but I'm gonna point to mine. Sanaya Miles, short hurdles. Those are my five.
Okay, I'm glad that you said that, but this is the one that's going to be difficult. I want 5 athletes just from Centennial, and you can only have 5.
Oh, okay. Easy. Ayanna Carr.
Yep.
Sanaya Miles. Kamara Howard. Which there's multiple. Boys side, Taylor Brown, and probably Nick Cortero.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, that was easy. Nice work. This weekend, where are you at?
This weekend we're Gorman.
Gorman.
Up in the weekend.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would, last year this was mine. I have an invite would have been this weekend, but my track shut down because of the throws.
Thank you, Coach Roy, for being on here. And later this season, hopefully we can get together again. And I wish you the best of luck. And hopefully you can add to this extremely long list of accolades this upcoming season.
Hopefully we have the athletes to do it. So that's the plan.
All right, sweet. Well, you have a good rest of your day. Good luck this weekend.
You too. No, thanks.
All right.
Okay.
See you.